Tara commented, "I'm like, who's your source?" Tana shot back, "Do you want it for real?" Someone else joked, "Can I have it? I work night shift, so don't block me." Then people started speculating about the size, claiming Tana bought an extra large. Tara later posted, saying the only one she personally found online was an XL.
Today I posted a TikTok asking if any of my followers had this specific halter top that I wanted to wear on New Year's Eve that I could borrow, and a couple people came forward saying that they have it, but literally all of them were just trying to get money out of it.
Tana was not letting that slide. She replied in the comments saying hers was a medium and it was still big on her. She even posted her Paris Hilton event outfit, saying she was beating the extra large allegations.
One of my haters did something to me today. So you know the whole halter top drama that did not have to be a drama? I was literally just asking the girlies if anyone had.
That's when Tara responded again, saying she wasn't implying Tana was an extra large and that they're literally the same size.
Top. I debated making a video about this for a very long time, and by that I mean 4 days. I was gonna text her because I do feel bad. She has shown a lot of support to me and to Canceled and just different things. I think the point of comments and hate and different things like that are hopefully to give people constructive criticism to help them grow. However, I think she just does not want to take that. It's a lot easier for her, I think, to take the route of everyone just hates me and that's just the way it is, which is very hard to watch. I do not think that we as influencers or celebrities should be asking to borrow things from our fans. I feel like my fans are my friends. We have whenever someone comes up to me and says oh, this is parasocial, I always say, I don't think it's parasocial. I share everything, you share everything with me. We do have a very friendship-like bond, but I also understand that as the person on the opposite side of the power imbalance, that there are certain lines I cannot cross with my fans because that's what it is. It's a power imbalance. They are a fan of me and I cannot take advantage of them.
And personally, I didn't read Tana's comment as body shaming. There's nothing wrong with being an XL anyway. Sizes are all over the place depending on the store. But a lot of people did take it that way. Tana later addressed the situation on Not Loveline, and it sounds like Tara saying Tana now shares the same opinions as everyone else actually struck a nerve.
Part of me also thinks that this entire thing is class A rage bait. Put it on her IMDb and give her an Oscar. / is she the nurse? / all of these, because she's done a lot of calculated things before on the internet and has said that she does those to make money to pay for certain things, whether it's Harry Styles or her mortgage,
Tana explained that she's changed. She's sober, more brand safe, and intentionally stepped away from constant chaos. She ended Canceled because she didn't want nonstop drama anymore, and now she's getting opportunities she'd never had before. There's nothing wrong with growth, but the constant reminder that she's brand safe does get repetitive. And while the Trisha podcast clearly works numbers-wise, it's very much two best friends hyping each other up nonstop, which isn't for everyone. Still, it's clearly working for her. Tana also said she didn't feel close enough to Tara to reach out privately, which is why she addressed it publicly.
I simply don't understand it. You have all the power, money, agency, and tools to hire a stylist to source you the exact same top or something similar, to find it for sale online in another way, etc., or to get a different top. And I think there is something psychologically wrong about immediately resulting to someone who could just be going through something, even if it's your friend that you know in real life or this fan that is borrowing something, to immediately resort to someone kind of ghosting you or not showing up or whatever, to them being a hater, not to step into their shoes and think maybe what else happened to where she could not deliver this for me. Instead of, I think that just shows a lot into her mindset. The immediate hater zone makes me sad, because it makes me sad. But I also have to remember with a lot of these things, I'm 27 and I went through a lot of similar things on the internet, but I did have to read the comments and think maybe if there's a general consensus about me, there is something that I need to grow and work on, and not just resort to I am the way I am and never.
She added that it's not about agreeing with everyone. It's about maturity. She's older, she's seen more, and she processes situations differently now.
You've been a fan of for so long, like just jumping on the hate train and putting you down publicly. Like I have been a fan of Tana Mongeau since I was 16 years old. I've watched every single YouTube video, every single podcast episode, every TikTok, every YouTube video and podcast episode that she's been in of somebody else. I've watched everything she's ever put out. She makes me so happy, especially the past couple of years. Like me and my best friend talk about how proud we are of her all the time. Like I don't know, she just makes me so happy. I'm such a big fan of her, and it really, every time I see her face now on my TikTok, I just get sad because, like, I don't know, she talked shit about me like a bunch of times on the Canceled podcast, and honestly, like, I didn't really care when that happened, but the other day she made a TikTok about me, and it just felt like, it feels like she was just dogpiling onto me like the rest of the internet and kicking me while I was down, and she knows how much I love her, and she knows how much I remember in one of the Canceled podcast episodes, Brooke was literally like, she was like, Hannah, stop, like, Tara's a huge fan of us, like, why are you saying all this? And I'm like, I don't know, it just also feels like recently she doesn't really have like any opinions of her own. It just feels like she takes the side of the majority of the people so that she doesn't get canceled, or it's just so sad. I've been a fangirl my whole life with like musicians and influencers, and I've never like experienced this before, and I think it's finally at the point where like I can't watch her things anymore because
And honestly, I agree with Tana. I don't think she said anything wrong. Maybe she sided with the majority, but the majority wasn't wrong. Tara's just frustrated that no one's backing her this time. If anything, I hope this shows Tana she can still give her honest opinions, be funny, and stay brand safe at the same time. As for Tara, I still think she was the nurse, but that's just my opinion. Let me know what you think down below, and I'll see you next time.
They shouldn't be allowed to use my money or have free will. Outfit of the day. Outfit of the day. It's like, listen to me. I love For Love and Lemons as much as the next girl, but all that for this? I look like the fridge. And really, truly, I just wanted to prove a point. That's the problem, is once you get me fired up, I want to prove a point. And I found this top using my resources and my money in under 5 minutes. Like, no nurses were harmed in the making of me finding this top, okay? Now, who wants it? Because it's finna be in the trash can. This is what almost 30 looks like.
I genuinely cannot believe I'm saying this, but the halter top drama we talked about earlier this month is still going. In this week, it officially spiraled. Tana has stepped out of her self-proclaimed drama retirement, inserted herself into the situation, and honestly did the funniest possible thing, while Tara is clearly not amused. It's chaotic, it's awkward, and yeah, we have to talk about it. So let's rewind. A few weeks back, we covered influencer Tara Lynn, aka Tara's World, after she landed herself in a weird situation by asking her followers if anyone could lend her a $300 halter top. Not buy, borrow. The responses poured in, but most people wanted to be paid for it, and Tara made it clear she wasn't interested in that at all.
The halter top that I still want, by the way. I looked everywhere. I looked on, obviously, like the website. I looked on like Poshmark. I found one, but like in an XL. I couldn't find it. I tried to use my money and my resources. I couldn't find the halter top. I still want the halter top. I feel like my body would have a trauma response if I did wear the halter top, but I still want the halter top. I have plans for the halter top. I asked her who her source was. Do you think she'll tell me who her source was, or do you think she's still mad at me? I'm still mad at her. She doesn't have to tell me. It would be nice, though.
Her plan was simple. She wanted to wear the top to her New Year's Eve party, then return it. She claimed it was completely sold out online and that she desperately needed it. One local follower messaged her, said she owned the top, and even agreed to Uber it over, but then she stopped responding. That's when Tara posted a video calling this girl her biggest hater.
My PR person, and she said that I can't say in this video that I'm posting this to beat the XL allegations. I feel like you did it anyway. So peaceful. We are so non-chaotic. We are so Y2K, and we're going to see mommy.
And I fully agree with Tana here. She has one of the most friend-like relationships with her audience. She's always treated her followers like actual friends. But even she said asking a fan to borrow a pricey top for free is weird, because it is.
I was not making a dig at Tana's size. She is the exact same size as me. She has like a nicer butt, like she has more assets.
but she's literally the exact same size as me. I think she might even be shorter than me too. I was not saying like, oh yeah, they only had an XL, so I couldn't buy it. Like, I found a website that had the shirt, but it was an XL, so I didn't buy it. That's all I meant. Y'all make something out of anything. Like, that is literally not what I meant, and that's just mean to make comments about. That's mean to make videos about, especially like because it's Tana Mongeau. Like, she's perfect. Like, what? Literally not what I meant at all. I would never.
And I fully agree with Tana here. She has one of the most friend-like relationships with her audience. She's always treated her followers like actual friends. But even she said asking a fan to borrow a pricey top for free is weird, because it is.
Only have the same opinions as everyone else nowadays. And
that's crazy.
It really...
But can I just interject and say, I think everyone had the same opinion. I don't think one person was like, this is a reasonable response to not getting a halter top from a stranger on New Year's Eve. Like, everybody had the same opinion.
Tara is also known for pulling stunts like this. She's admitted it herself. So this isn't Tana speculating or throwing shade, it's a pattern. When something feels that absurd, people are naturally going to assume it's about views, relevance, or money.
Level that we're at as knowing each other, you know what I mean? And I really wasn't like, her and I are on a level where I should text her about this.
Yes.
I was like, I'm gonna make a video because people want to know my thoughts, and I hope that this can help her. And I was thinking about all the times in my career where if someone that I claimed to be a big fan of or have watched, if they came online and said something trying to be nice but being real, you know, like that it maybe could have helped me. And that was like where my head was at. And then for her takeaway to be like, nope, Tana's also wrong, she just wants to have the same opinions as everyone else, I was like, you know what, this is too far gone for me to try to help anyone, so I'm
I agree completely. Tara immediately labeling this girl a hater just because she didn't reply for 3 hours was a stretch. Tana's take was actually pretty respectful and honestly more empathetic than most. She tried to explain Tara's reaction from an influencer perspective rather than dragging her. Someone even commented under Tana's video, "Tara's gonna flip, but this is a great take." And yep, that's exactly what happened. Tara posted a now deleted video saying she was hurt and disappointed that Tana spoke on Haltergate.
of you, but then you have the same opinions as everyone else. Like, no, I just happen to agree. My frontal lobe is developed. Like, I'm wiser. I've seen it all. I've done it all. I've been on the internet for so long. Like, I do agree with the masses on this one.
After watching Tara's response, I went back to Tana's video because I was genuinely confused. Like, did we watch the same thing? Tana wasn't mean, didn't exaggerate, didn't make multiple videos, and didn't even use Tara's name for clicks. It was one small segment in a larger video. Tara deleted her response, and I expected Tana to fire back immediately, but instead she played the long game. About a week later, Tana pops up on TikTok wearing the halter top, this supposedly impossible to find, sold out everywhere halter top. She posted a video to Harry Styles music, casually wearing it, saying, "Finna make a green tea with me," and captioned it, "It wasn't even hard to find." She added a comment saying this felt healthier than going on a 45-minute rant. Someone asked, "Are you the nurse?" And Tana replied, "Yes." And since she likely paid close to $300, she leaned all the way in, posting another video saying the top wasn't even that cute and took her 5 minutes to locate.